But I'm good, like I'm not, I need to go to the bathroom.
Right now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'll be back. You told me I couldn't do it. What did you expect from me? Like, even if I didn't want to eat this originally, now I naturally...
Okay, so take a bite and tell us about the Alone Master.
The Alone record was brought to you by Minute Maid. I don't know why I said that. I recorded what the bubbles in the water does. It kills the spices on my tongue.
That's good.
That's what that does.
It's good to have a system.
So Alone, the take that we used for the project is actually what I recorded in the band's kitchen. We were recording like in the living room area right by the kitchen, and we recorded that actual song on the kitchen island. So it was actually in the kitchen that we did like the final vocals. There was no studio, there was no booth. I was literally in the kitchen and everything else was recorded in the studio. But I think for me and the band, we love the final sound. What we love about the final take is that it has the most powerful emotions on it. And I think from that project I've learned that I really want to make sure I capture the feelings and the emotions behind the record, because what makes every old song really good is because you can feel the person's pain, their love, their happiness, their whatever, you feel that shit. And I now feel like that's the most important part of the song. That's my shit. Practice was made the first night I met the band. I know it's crazy, but like, that's how I knew that I was gonna work with them for sure. Because after we met, I had a few blunts on me. I was like, yo, let's just create, you know? Create. I don't want to sit down and like chat too much. You know, I don't want to sit there and get to know each other for 2-3 hours. Like, let's create and see what happens. Fuck it. That's what we're here to do anyway. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here to figure out if I like you that much. We made my first interlude that I've ever made in like maybe 2-3 hours of length. Mila plays keys, Ben plays guitar. Everybody was just playing part by part, and I only sang like a minute and something worth of the song, which is how long the interlude was. And I was like, I don't think I should, I feel like there's nothing else that I should say on the song. And they were like, cool, let's just make it that with, excuse me, be like a little interlude. Interlude. I never had a little before. This is nice. Gold is like, I think my most popular song in terms of people knowing all the lyrics. Because Honeybee is my most popular song, but Gold people actually like know all the words too, or the hook at least. It was the single. This one was just for people, so I was like, I want this to be given to them earlier than everything else. I wanted people to have that before the album was out. I wanted people to vibe to that and like see how people received it, and it went well. Like when the whole project was released, the fact that, you know, songs that I thought were sexier, songs that I thought were like more likely to become popular, Gold still surpassed them in terms of like the meaning of it was strong enough to like not need to sound like every other record. Like, in order for a song to do well, it either has to have an amazing message or an amazing sound. And I think the message is what pushed it to like be so important for people to hear. It's a chant. It's a chant I wanted people to say. So See No Evil is the only one where I like actually crack in my heart and like let a little bit of it like leak out. Like some vulnerable.
Hip-hop? HIPPOPOTAMUS?
Now I'm just scared to say it. Vulnerability. Yeah. But I was vulnerable in the solos. No, I wasn't. I wasn't. I just let some like deep shit out. I don't see no evil. Yeah, so the whole point of the chant is like me saying that artists, healers, people on this earth that are like here to fulfill their purpose, that has to do with enlightening other people, delivering a message to other people. Me specifically, I'm saying that there's a lot of ways in which people don't see the world properly. And it's me saying like, if y'all can't see it, I'll let y'all know about it. Like, I'll tell y'all about it. If you want to ask me shit about it, I'll help you. Like, me as a musician, I'm just saying like, I'll sing about all the tea. Like, you know what I'm saying? And as a healer would say like, I will give you my time and whatever, and I will like help bring you back to the state that you would like to be in. I'm gonna let you know like what's going on and what I think is going on in the world, and I'm gonna put it in my music however I put it. But this was me saying like, I'm gonna be letting you guys know.
Give it to me.
Dreamy. Okay, so Dreamy has a cool story. Dreamy is the song where I freak out at the end. And my friends tell me about how funny and adorable they think that shit is. The story behind why I'm freaking out in that outro is because we were doing the final recordings, and as I'm recording the last few bars, like the final recordings, I hear after I finished my line, you know, I'm just still sitting there vibing, waiting for the song to cut. I hear the most beautiful sax played by Phil from Cool Nasty. I'm just like, this is, I started freaking out because I didn't have time to prepare. And although I am smooth a majority of my life, when it comes to music and sometimes I get excited. I don't. And then you just, and that's what happened. I got out of the booth. I realized I was being recorded because they played it back for me. And everyone in the room said we're keeping it. Very like, we're keeping it energy. And then everybody loved it on the record, so I was like, they were right. Like, I guess to me I sound goofy as hell, but it's like, it's nice to see an artist get excited about their song. When did that happen? When did that? It sounds so beautiful, this music. Okay, calm down, y'all, calm down.